Hey guys, so I don't know what's up with me, but for some reason when I eat oatmeal for breakfast, I don't stay full very long and I get really hungry not too long afterwards. Oh, it's actually, sorry, it's like really cold in here. The air just came on, I'm freezing. My husband has the air down at 70 and I get cold very easily, so I had to turn that off real quick. Anyway, so I figured since I don't have a lot of food in the house right now, I really need to go to the 99-cent store and get a grocery haul for the week. But I do have this soba noodles that I've been planning to make ramen with. And I have that miso broth. Oh shoot, I'm so glad that didn't break. I just dropped a jar of spaghetti sauce on the floor. I hope it doesn't crack open when I pick it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe the bottom cracked. I'll grab it in a second. But I bought this ramen broth a while ago. It's like, I thought it said miso on the front, but I guess not. But yeah, it's got kelp, stock. I don't know, I'll show you what's in it. So this is what's in it. But I'm also gonna add like spices and stuff because I can't eat anything just plain. I've gotta do my thing. So I have this mushroom seasoning that I bought back when I was following a lot of Mommy Tang's videos and I was making her like seaweed soup and stuff. This is the mushroom seasoning that she recommends. So I usually put this in when I make any kind of ramen or something like that. So I'm gonna use this, these, and then I also have this burger spice, which I'm almost out. I'm gonna have to order some or ask my friend Amy to pick some up for me because she usually sends it to me from Texas. She's so sweet, but I'm almost out of it and I love this stuff. And I don't know why, it's so weird that it's a burger spice, but it tastes so good in ramen. So I always put that in my ramen. So let's just make a easy, you know, little ramen. I don't have much stuff. I'm probably gonna put broccoli and corn in it and that's probably it because I don't really have a lot of stuff right now. But let's do it. And I even have some kelp granules that I could put in it, but I don't know if that'll be good. I might sprinkle some on a bite and taste it to see if I like that in it. But I know like when most people make, well maybe not when most people, but when you see people in restaurants, like in the videos making ramen, they always make the broth separate. And then, oh, I have mushrooms too, so I can put mushrooms in here. That should be good. But they usually make the broth first, so I'm gonna like put all my broth ingredients in there and get it like boiling, and then I'm gonna add the noodles because I wanna make sure my mushrooms are frozen and stuff, so I wanna make sure those are defrosted before I put my noodles in. Oh, see, this says to cook the noodles and then rinse them with cold water and drain well. So I'm gonna have to cook these separately because they probably have like that. Sometimes when you cook certain noodles, they have a lot of, I don't know how to explain it. They make the water very thick and like kind of gross. And it kind of helps if you rinse it off. Like when you make brown rice noodles, they have like a filmy kind of thick stuff that ends up in the water. These are made from wheat and barley, but still it says to rinse them. So it probably has that weird like thickening thing that happens when you cook certain noodles. This says to cook for 6 minutes, so I guess we'll cook this separately while we make our broth, but I'm gonna start on the broth first. Well, no. I already dirtied up one of my pots, my other small pot, because I made oatmeal. Oh well, I guess I'll just use a giant pot to make the noodles. I guess I'll get the water going so it can boil before putting all the broth stuff in there. I'll be right back. BRB. All right, we're back. My pot's right here with the water. It's gonna start boiling. I'm gonna add some broth and some seasonings, and we're guesstimating how much liquid to use because I don't want to use the whole thing. I'm only making 1 serving of noodles. Sorry, I have to bend down. Ooh, it's creamy looking. It says it has soy milk in it, so it's probably why it looks creamy. This will be an interesting broth. Probably, I just used about half a container. It smells good. It smells interesting. Actually, it smells like, that's weird. It smells like Primal Strips teriyaki vegan jerky. It smells really good. Use a little bit more. I might not even need any of the seasonings, but I love my stuff really flavorful. So I'm gonna make it flavorful, very flavorful though. It smells really good on its own. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this burger spice. A little bit of this goes a long way. It's very flavorful. And this too. Mushroom seasoning. Comes out in little granules. I got this at the International Market, downtown Las Vegas. I usually keep this in my pantry, but I guess it can fit in here. I've got plenty of space. There, you can kind of see inside the pot. I'm gonna add some broccoli, because that's gonna need to boil, unthaw. I guess it would help if I turn the stove on, and I'm gonna add some mushrooms and corn. Mushrooms should taste really good after being in this broth, because mushrooms soak up the flavor of the broth that you eat. I might even shred some carrots to put in there. Some mushrooms. These are cremini mushrooms. Ooh, I think this is gonna be good. All right, I have a carrot that I just used my potato peeler on, and I'm just gonna do this to get some carrot in there. They're gonna end up being really soft, but that's okay. Smells really good. It smells very like the kelp that is in the broth, so I'm not going to add any kelp, extra kelp to it after all. Now we just gotta wait for the water to boil so we can stick our soba noodles in. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see in the pot, but my water's starting to boil. I'm gonna put my noodles in. I'm gonna use about a handful. This package says it has about 7 servings. And I know normally when I get the individual packets, it's about this many noodles in an individual serving size. So that's what I'm gonna put in here and hope it's enough. We're gonna boil that for 6 minutes. All right, our noodles are done and I rinsed them with some cold water. Now we're gonna put everything together. Looks like I made a little more than 1 serving worth. I made a lot, but that's okay, I'm hungry. Now we're gonna grab some of our broth and put it in here. Obviously I made too much broth too. I got extra broth. Oh, it smells so good.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so delicious. Scoop up all the veggies.
Ooh, that looks good. Don't you think? That looks dang good. All right, let's give this a taste test because it smells amazing. I know these aren't like, I don't think these are traditional ramen noodles, but here we go. It's really good. I'm going to enjoy this. I hope you guys like this little ramen recipe. Let me know down below if you're gonna try it or if you've ever used that ramen broth before. I know a lot of people would probably make it and not add any extra seasoning because it's already pre-seasoned broth, but I like a lot of seasonings, so I hope you guys try it and enjoy it. It's very good. So thanks for watching my little broccoli bites, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! I'm about to chow down on this. I was so right about the mushrooms soaking up all the flavor. Oh, it's so good. I used to hate mushrooms. Now I love them. It's always nice when you start to appreciate your vegetables. or your funguses, whatever you want to call it. Good food makes me want to dance. Oh, and for anyone who's wondering, I got the noodles and the broth at Walmart, so I hope you get them and you enjoy them.